Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to today's edition of the Fishing Teacher, and thanks a lot for checking the video out, spending a little bit of time with me. Always very grateful for that, guys. Today we're going to be talking about lure modifications, guys. If you have seen many of my other channel, Intuitive Angling, you know, over the course of the last few years, I've done a lot of modifications on lures. So I sort of want to go over with you guys today some of the key things you can do to modify lures that really helps you guys get more strikes on them. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Also, guys, thank you very much for everybody that's been subscribing to the channel out there and using all my links in the description, especially if you guys are needing to buy some tackle for the spring coming up, using that tackle warehouse link I put in my descriptions. If you buy that, great way to support the channel. So really appreciate you guys that have been doing that. Okay, guys, lure modifications. That's one of the things I've always been involved with, man. I love tweaking with lures and just trying to do something to create a different look. And for me, it's like one of the biggest advantages that I get from modifying a lure is the fact that when I do modify a lure, I know that I'm creating a look that is not seen by anybody else out there. It's like no other angler has the modification that I put on a lure. So I think one of the most common things that bass get accustomed to is anglers use a lot of the same lures and the same colors. Like if you shop through Tackle Warehouse or Bass Pro or Walmart or whatever for fishing tackle, those big box retailers, they have like a popular color patterns on all the different lures out there, and they get thrown a lot. It's like the millions of bass fishermen in this country throw those baits over and over and over again in the lakes, and the fish can get accustomed to it. So if you can make some type of a modification to a lure, it not only helps you mentally, but it definitely helps you get more strikes from the fish out there. So here's some of my favorite ones. I'm not really going to go through them here. I don't have everything laid out, but I just sort of want to talk about some things you can do to modify lures that are real simple and easy. First thing I like to do, guys, is just get you one of those those Brillo pads that people use, you know, to clean dishes with. Not like metal ones, but they got the rough, pads that you clean pots and pans with. Get you one of those, and on your hard baits, like your jerk baits and crank baits, just take the things and gently rub that Brillo pad on the side of it, because what it does, it knocks off that new looking finish out there. It sort of dulls it just a little bit, and I just think it gives a lot more realistic look in the water than a lure straight out of the package. I do that almost all my lures, just enough to take the shine off of it, the new shine. That seems to like a big deal with it. The next thing I do, guys, is I use a lot of different color of fingernail polish. If you look at my boat out there, it looks like I could open a nail salon because I got so many different colors of fingernail polish out there. The cool thing about fingernail polish is that it comes in a wide range of colors, like literally any color that you want, and it's pretty durable. It's like once you put fingernail polish on, it stays on pretty dang good. So it's a really good way to change the look of your lures. And a lot of the things I do on it's like I'll take red fingernail polish and I'll paint gills on the lures. I'll take some orange sometimes and paint orange on the bellies. Sometimes I'll take some pearl or some white colored fingernail polish and I'll like lightly go over the side of a shad pattern because it gives it like a different look. But just use your creativity. It's like get you some fingernail polish in a lot of different colors and just experiment with a little bit. Blacks, red, oranges, chartreuses, all that type of stuff. It's really a big deal. And the same with the dip and dyes and the paints. You can take the dip and dyes that you use to dip soft plastic in, like the Spike at chartreuse stuff, and you can take a toothbrush and dip it inside the dip and glow, and then rub it on the side of some of your lures out there because it gives it sort of like a glowing, translucent chartreuse look. That's one of the things I do. And of course, I always use the marking pins a lot for the same way, just to get a little bit different color to the thing without it there. So there's other things you can do, modifications like with changing hooks and changing split rings and that type of stuff. There's a long list of it. But the main things that I want to encourage guys is just try experiment with changing your colors up a little bit. It really will help out. I mean, just experiment to adapt it to the water clarity and the sunlight conditions, that type of stuff. One of the favorite things I like to do is I'll use those colors out there as accent colors, especially if the water's got a little stain to it, like it's under 3 foot of visibility. And especially it works good in the springtime of the year because your reds and your oranges are really predominant colors in the spring, and you can add those easily to your colors or your lures, you know, just with fingernail polish and stuff like that. So anyway, that's just a few of my real simple modifications out there. I've done a lot of modification videos. You can check back in my intuitive angling video playlist out there and see a bunch of them there. But I just wanted to pass that along with you guys, and we'll talk later. See you.